I'm getting very nervous.
Are you ready for your first period?
I'm not ready for my first period.
Okay. This is going to be a quick episode, guys. I'm scared.
I'll be honest and transparent throughout the whole experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been punched in the face a bunch
You
of
mean-
times. That's the kind of pain that we as men have to endure, not this one. That's,
You're
I'm not
trying
ready for this
to fight Drickers.
one. Drickers.
Okay. He's gonna struggle.
I wasn't made for this one.
Okay, so I want to say you did this well, but I would be like,
I did it.
We crashed
That's
out.
all. I'll take up. I attended.
And
you know
the
what I mean?
whole world's going to see this, so thank
It's okay.
you for that.
That's okay, because they don't have the stomach to do what I've done. Any man that comments is like, come. Charm.
Ministerial greetings. Welcome back to Cramping My Style, the show where we turn period pain into power and banter into breakthroughs. I'm your host, Candice Chira, aka the Minister of Menstruation. This series is proudly powered by the Let's Talk Period campaign with Viva Conagua and GIZ. Today, I'm joined by a rising star in Cape Town's creative scene, Abo Booi. He's a filmmaker, storyteller, and creative force who first cut his teeth on YouTube before stepping into South Africa's film industry. But here's what makes his work even more unique. AB's world is just as influenced by music as it is by film, and his projects often blur the lines between the two, creating visuals that feel like rhythm in motion. And today, it's not about what's happening behind the lens, it's about what happens when AB takes on Cramps on camera. From YouTube beginnings to period pain on YouTube. Editor, you know what to do. Let's run that intro. Any preparation that you did for today?
I mean, I've watched my sister experience it for our whole life, so I guess
Okay.
that's as far prepared as I could be.
But what did you do before getting yourself in this hot seat? Like any mental exercises? Did you do like core exercises? Like,
Nah.
oh, you just rocked up.
I just came here, man. They told me they're like, hey, come do this podcast.
Okay.
It's called Cramp My Style. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, cool.
Shout out.
Cool. Candice, here I am.
Here you are.
Be put in a torture seat.
Listen, I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
You ready?
That's warm. That's warm.
It's
It's tingly.
We call it the PMS, the warm up.
Oh,
You ready?
gosh. I'm gonna be I'm screwed for this. I can't lie to you. I know where this is going already just from this. I'm cooked. I'm ready.
Okay, you've been described as one of Cape Town's filmmakers to watch. What first drew you into storytelling, and how did your early YouTube journey prepare you for filmmaking today?
Oh, thank you. That's who said that? I've never heard that, but I appreciate the
I
comment.
got this information from the internet. So you saying the internet's wrong?
Oh no, maybe I just haven't Googled myself. I should Google myself.
I think you should.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. Answer the question.
It's. Whoa, give me a second.
Yes.
The thing that got me into storytelling was it started at a young age, and I actually started shooting with a lot of my best friends. We used to make these skits and make these little videos that we would put on YouTube, and everything that I would do was kind of like the skit-based, YouTube-based storytelling, and that's really where my love for stories came. It'd be like we would see these ideas that we'd see in movies, and then we'd be like, how can I try make that with my friends after school on Friday? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's kind of where it started for me, and then YouTube just became like a platform for me to explore,
Put it out
kind of
there.
experiment
Yeah.
with those things.
And you didn't have to charge to put your content up there. It's like, you know, it's a free for all.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm asking you another question. Sorry, no, you got.
I need to
Sorry. We're at level 10. And
feel that in my knees.
already,
You said it's how many levels?
it's 50. This is going to
I
be
give it to 30.
this is going to be a very short episode to the viewers.
When you see my hands start trembling,
Oh,
this is going.
Okay. So my follow-up question to you is that, because, I mean, Cape Town is a very interesting and creative, complex scene, right? Like, you have the mountains, you have a semi-constructed highway thing, but then you also have an industry that I can imagine is predominantly not set up for people like you, right? To flourish. So, like, what is the biggest challenge you face in getting work done, and what's also been your proudest moment so far?
I think the biggest challenge, which I think a lot of young filmmakers of any race and gender would find, but Cape Town is a little bit more skewed racially, it's getting on set. I think the hardest thing is finding people who are willing to bring you on to learn. I think there's a big learning curve that happens when you sit in a class or you sit at home or you watch a YouTube video learning about a thing versus when you're working with experts that have spent their whole life
Sure.
curating these stories, building these technical abilities. So And that learning gap right there, like it's exponential. I feel like I booked a job for a TV show on HBO.
Oh, damn. Oh, we're in the rhythms of greatness now. Okay.
And that I tell people it's not to like nyat my university. My university was very academic. I went to UCT, but I learned more in those 8 months than I did in the whole 3 years of my degree.
Sure.
A lot of that came from the fact that I was thrown into the deep end and people didn't have they were like, dude, figure it out. If you don't know how to do it, ask a bunch of other people. If you don't know how to do it, then he came and said, it's touching my lower back. It's giving me a little bit of a, you know, when someone just holds your lower back a little bit too firmly.
Whoa. Hey.
It's feeling a little bit oppressive right now. I don't like it.
In which situation has your lower back been held firmly?
Don't ask that question.
Okay. I'm curious to know because I want to know. Was holding your back that volcano?
No, you know when someone like pushes you or ushers you out of the way?
Yeah.
Like feels like someone's like, yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Bouncer being like, get up.
Damn.
So
it's probably the most beautiful description to this.
Really?
Period cramps.
I'm trying to make the explanation of what I'm feeling palatable for the men who don't have the stomach to do this. So they can also, you know, find a relatable kind of like point, jump off for it.
Understand.
Like, this feels like being punched in the stomach by a bouncer kind of thing. Some brews would know that, and it makes it a little bit more relatable.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
I love that. I feel like you were finishing up your point about Cape Town, but I think the point was that networking is very important, but also sometimes throwing yourself in the deep end to learn.
Yeah.
Because sometimes in academia you won't get that, but you want to be on the ground. You really want to learn and stuff. So,
and I found that the most helpful thing for me as someone who is aware that, okay, all of this is very academic, was shooting my own things with other people. So university is a nice place to go to societies. I went to the gymnastics society. I went to the, we had a film society. I went to like the football society, and I was like, Oaks, let me shoot something for you. Are you keen? Or I would just shoot it at one of their events, and then like, they'd be like, oh, this is crazy. Do you want to do that again? And I would learn my own skills and my own style and my own taste as I'm going from that.
Love that.
So
now we're going to go into the next level, which is level 15.
Okay. It feels like a heartbeat in my lower back. Yeah. It's a boof, 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 boof. What do you do?
Me?
Like for this? Like when you experience this feeling as a woman, like what do you do in? Okay.
Prayer. Lots of prayer, meditation. Over-the-counter medication, chocolates, hot water bottle. It also
you
differs.
didn't bring me a hot water bottle or a chocolate in.
Damn, that's crazy.
That is crazy, right?
I mean,
I thought you were trying to emulate the experience here, but
no, I mean, I'm sure we could arrange. I'm sure the production crew can find. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm good. The sooner I'm out of here. And you seem like someone I would love to have a long chat with, but this unfortunately it's
not under these circumstances. Okay, next question. For people who don't know, you're a twin. Okay, so do you and your sister ever feel like you've got that twin telepathy going on? And when you first learned about menstruation, do you think your twin played a role in shaping your understanding? Or maybe you just learned that through that twin connection?
I mean, I think both. So twin telepathy is absolutely a thing. Like, even to this day, like Azzy and I, we would live in separate cities for many years, spend like a few hours together, and then we'll say something together at the same time, and we're like, okay, we've just resynced. And then suddenly I can throw ideas. I was like, think of certain things, and she'll know exactly what to say. She'll finish my sentences sometimes. I'll finish her sentences. She'll say something, and I'll be like, yeah, but then, and then she'll be like, and we know exactly what's going on.
Oh, wow.
And so I think twin telepathy is a real thing.
So it's deep. It's really deep, but the telepathy is just missing the period experience.
Yeah. So for me, because I have such an emotional connection to my sister, when I was young, I'll just like sense this vibe. Like not necessarily from her, but I would just be like, something's weird. And then she would also start acting weird, and like maybe she'd be upset about things that wouldn't be upset about. And I'd be like, something's going on here.
Right.
And then she would kind of like openly explain like, this is what happens when I have my period. And, because we're so close, she like specifies the kinds of pains, the places of the pains. She tells me about the butthole thing.
Nah, it's not. It's gonna hit you though. It's gonna hit you. Dry.
Oh, it is so real.
Yeah.
Shout out to Yazi.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for being a real one. It's a real thing.
Please don't do that to me. Like,
I
please
mean,
don't.
well, where the patches at
Where
the
the
back of
patches-
shapes, we specifically put them where it could,
Potentially.
Yeah, let's see how you
escalate there.
go.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But she was also very open with me about the pains that she would feel. And then I learned a lot of that from like just experiencing that, when it would happen, how long, what she needed, what was helpful, Nurofen, all of these like really important things, pads, tampons, and like, so I feel like I was fortunate enough at a young age, as a young man, to be exposed to something so directly, and I couldn't avoid, like, a lot of guys don't grow up with sisters or older sisters, or like there's a little bit of like I'm doing this is just accepted kind of thing. But like for us, it was like a really like this is what's going on, dude, and it's trash. And I'm like, ish. Can I help you with something, dude?
You are putting the men in menstruation. Shout out to you. I want the confetti running down. You are doing it. Like, my heart was just like tingling, because I think, like you said, a lot of men who were young boys didn't necessarily grow up with having that bond.
Yeah.
And even if they did, sometimes it would be like, oh, you're seeing a pad or you're seeing a tampon, it's not for you, so mind your business. But because you had that connection with your sister and you want to care for her, you want to make sure she's happy, you took the extra step and initiative. So shout out to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And unfortunately, I have to put you up. 20? When later to now?
I've got 3 heartbeats right now. This is going to be nonsense.
I'm going to let you simmer.
Okay. It hasn't hit yet. That's the problem. I feel it in my shins. No, it's going low and low. It's saying,
Do you like it? Yes. This show is about stepping into period conversations. Growing up, did anyone ever talk openly about periods around you besides your sister? And how did that shape your comfort or discomfort about the topic?
Yeah, my mom was also quite open. She was more on the educational side, more being like, this is what you should expect.
Shout out, Mom.
Shout out, Mom. Love you. This is what the situation is. This is how it actually affects them. And so I think there's been an openness about like what's the pains of womanhood in my household, that I think my father also has been open to curating, and is an important step for me and my brother to know and to learn as men, because like it's important to know what our colleagues, counterparts, partners, daughters are going to be experiencing, so we know how to prepare. And a cool thing that I found specifically with how I grew up and the openness in my family is that like I don't feel uncomfortable with the idea of going to buy pads the way a lot of homies, they're like yo.
And they really do, hey? Like, they freeze. And they'll be like, the yellow one, is it lemon? Is the pink one strawberry? And you're like, no, bruh, it's just the color packaging. That's all it is. Why is it that when I'm talking...
Ask the machine, bruh. This
is like it's hitting you more. Like, I'm like, okay, but when you're talking, you're doing it flawlessly. Yo.
Yes, sis.
So something like that made it very comfortable for me in university, and like when I was in relationships where, a girlfriend would be like, I can't leave the house because the cramps are so bad. I'm like, yo, what kind of flow you got? What's the high flow, medium flow? Like, you know what I'm saying? Pads, tampons, which brand? Or like, you know what I'm saying? And that was helpful for me to be an active, positive partner. And also I would learn from individuals and different people's pain and, what would happen. But like, it was just helpful for me to be able to have that comfort where it's like, dude, whatever you need, I can get it for you. And if anything, I kind of can also I'm someone that likes to plan ahead and be preemptive, kind of think of things before they become an issue. So like that became an asset to me in my, it stopped for a moment, thank you, Jesus. It became an asset. Don't. Yeah, just calm down. So where I could say, okay, cool, when is your period? Then I know, this week, this is how I can be a good partner. This is how I can provide value. This is how I can be helpful.
Okay.
And so I think those.
Okay, so we are halfway. We're halfway on the period pain. We're at level 25, and we're also halfway at the questions. So, how are you feeling? How are you doing? Hot.
Bad.
Do you think you could handle another set of 5 questions, or
I can give you 2 more.
You can give me 2 more. So what I'm
confirm 2 more, and I likelihood the competitive nature in me will be like,
you will get there. I will.
Activity or something, right?
You're bigger. And in school, were you?
I'm not gonna last 2 questions.
How many? Like, were you always in detention? What was happening?
Why?
The teacher is talking, and what's happening?
I didn't have periods in school, so I was okay.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I want to talk about your hustle.
Okay.
Your work is deeply inspired by music, and you've collaborated with amazing artists like Will Lindley, Manana, Zoe Modiga. Am I even correct in assuming Beyonce?
No. That's my older brother.
Oh, well, shout out to the older brother. Okay.
Don't come on this show. Don't come on this show. Oh.
So, how has music shaped your creative lens as a filmmaker?
I love this question. Music is almost the second leg of my filmmaking. Okay. I rarely speak of it. Like, the visual and the music is so deeply connected. I grew up in the church, so playing in the church band has been a big part of it. Because I have such a musical family. My parents were always teaching us to sing. My brother, obviously, him being a producer, is kind of like, I would sit in on sessions with him and just learn and kind of explore. And what I've found now is that because I've spent so much time learning different instruments and things, that I'm in this really interesting space where I can create a visual world through script or through image, and then I can sort of evolve it and build it to exactly how I want it to feel emotionally by using music. So I found now, because I'm in a place where I've been, blessed enough to have an older brother that has taught me so many things, but also my own curiosity, where I can compose songs and compose different pieces of music and produce different songs that I think has made my art better in ways where I can kind of emotionally, here it is again, where I can kind of emotionally like use music as the final finisher. I usually think with a song in my mind when I'm shooting.
Okay.
So generally,
what song are you thinking about right now?
I can't think about anything other than my uterus exploding. That's the only thing I can think about right. I've tried to think of a song.
So as a genre, maybe not gqom, because gqom is,
that might help.
Explosive.
That's what I feel in my pelvic area right now.
Yes.
Like, have you like when you stand next to a speaker and you can't hear it, but you just feel the pain of like, that's what's going on down there.
I love that as a description. So I'm going to take you to 35. Okay. And then whilst...
That feels like knives in my... Okay. This is the last. This is... Nah.
Okay, so this is your challenge. Since you're also a natural freestyler, here's the big one. With Cramps on, can you do a 30-second freestyle to your camera that weaves in...
It's coming. Okay, take it off. Okay. I can do the freestyle. Take it up to 25.
Okay, can you do a 30-second freestyle? Here's your camera that weaves in the words period, pain, and power.
Yeah. Skip the intro. Periodically, I'm in pain. Periodically, I'm...
Okay.
Take it to 40.
40?
Take it to 40.
Okay.
Take it to 40. No. I'm joking.
Okay. I'm going to take you to 30. Does that turn it off?
I don't want to do the show anymore. How do you guys do this? This is so silly. Like, this happens every month. Like, bro, what the? I can't breathe right now.
You just crashed out. You just crashed out on period pain.
I'll never. If anyone ever screams at me while on their period, Hadi, you're good, fam. Go on, bring it.
You ain't even completed your challenge.
No. I wasn't finishing that. I'm sorry. I'm not woman enough to do that. I don't know how you guys do that, but
Well,
I can't handle it.
You've made it to the end of the episode. How are you feeling after this? Like, what has changed? What are you going to do differently?
Yeah.
Or was the system offline?
Nah, the system is, this is off.
It's off.
Okay, please don't scare me.
No, it's off.
I think it hasn't changed much of my approach. I think considering the hard work that my mother and my sister did, I think I'm at a good enough level to be a provider. But now I have more of an empathy, an even deeper empathy to be like, yo, when Shorty says lower back, oh, it's a knife saying into the back. Now I feel that more than ever. You know what I mean? So, ladies, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Couldn't do it. Shout out to you.
Do you wanna close off with doing that 30-second freestyle now that you've gotten the? I'm not gonna put you up, but I think you do owe the viewers.
What are the words again?
Period, pain, and power. This is your camera. This is your mic. This is your backup singer.
Yeah. It's my final hour. Nigga, put the electricity, the power. Yeah. Feeling that period. Smearied. Myriad. A myriad of different experiences as niggas who haven't experienced this. Painful. Insaneful. But I forgot the third word. Experiences.
Yeah, you got in it. Period, pain, power.
Oh, yeah.
Period. And
Shout out Will Smith.
And that's on period.
That's on period. That's on. Is that how you do it? Did I do it right? Can I do that now that I've like? I put.
The cameras, we're done. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Cramping My Style. We saw the crash out, but thank you to AB for sharing his journey, his creativity, and for cramping through the pain with us. This show is about more than love. It's about normalizing conversations around periods because nobody should feel ashamed talking about something half the world experiences. Shout out to Viva Carnagua and GIZ for powering the Let's Talk Period campaign. Remember, you can get involved too by visiting the campaign page, donate to support menstrual health access, and most importantly, talk, share, and tag your people in the comments, especially the guys. Let's break the silence, smash the stigma, and bring everyone into the conversation. It's time the world talked about it. And that's on period.